On this episode, I'm going to explain why you can't rely on a pension from the government when you retire. Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Property Investing Plus. My name is Josh Redman. So the topic for today's episode is all about the belief that there will always be a government pension there when I retire. I'm going to talk about the reasons why that may not always be the case and how you can prepare. First off, I just want to quickly address something. Why do we accept getting paid so little in retirement? I mean, you work so hard, you get paid more throughout your professional career as you get older, and then you retire, and it's like you get the biggest pay cut in the world. I mean, about 70% of Australians aged 65 and over say that they are going to rely or have to rely on the government pension as their principal income source. I mean, I don't understand at all how you progress through your professional career, get paid more, and then all of a sudden in retirement you take a massive pay cut. You get cut back down to about $660 per fortnight. Like, can someone explain that to me? Because I don't get it. You work hard, you make money, and then you really don't even get to enjoy it in retirement. And the truth is that means for most people that there's no Disney ending. There's no happily ever after. It's up to you whether you accept that or not. It's very doubtful that many more generations will be receiving a pension when they retire. And even if it is only $660 per fortnight. One of the main reasons for this is our aging population. Nowadays, families have less children and we're living longer. So the Intergenerational report projects that in 40 years, the proportion of the population aged 65 and over will double. They will represent about 25% of the overall population of Australia. According to ABS projections, in 2064, there will be 10.4 million people aged 65 and over. Now, if you assumed that 70% of those 10.4 million people relied solely on a government pension in retirement as their principal source of income, it paints a pretty bleak picture. That means that the aged pension would cost the government around $125 billion per year. That's a far way from last year only having spent $44 billion. That's a massive jump, and it's something that's not sustainable. Why do you think they keep trying to push back the mandatory age of retirement? Each year that they push it back, they save themselves a bucket load of money. So whichever way you look at it, relying on a government pension when you retire is something that you really should not be considering at all. Something that you should really reconsider. It would be way much more beneficial to start your journey now towards financial freedom, financial independence, and working towards some sort of income that can be easily maintained in retirement. It's important to note also that it's never too old to get started. I mean, the longer you leave it, yes, it will be harder to achieve financial independence, but you are never too old to start improving your own financial situation. You really need to start looking into property investing. It presents the single greatest opportunity here in Australia to improve your financial situation and to work towards your own financial independence. So that's it for another episode of Property Investing Plus. I know it was a short one, but I really today just wanted to tackle that idea that we all have that the pension from the government when we retire will always be there, because that may not be the case. We have a serious problem with this aging population in Australia, and the truth is that that pension will not or may not be there when you retire. So the best thing that you can do is start now working towards your own financial freedom. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're watching on YouTube. But if you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to like my page. So, question of the day. What is your plan for retirement? Are you going to rely on your superannuation? I mean, what happens when that runs out? That pension may not always be there. Stick your answer in the comments below, and I will see you on the next episode. Thanks, guys. Bye.